Hey, you remember that time you went up to see William Byron at Liberty University?
Yes.
I'm going to go on campus myself.
Okay, let's see it.
I'm going to go on campus to Kyle Busch U and remind everyone just how good he has been as an owner at producing talent. We talked about Eric Jones won the Truck Series title in 2015. William Byron almost did it last year. This season, he gets the Xfinity crown. Christopher Bell hoisted the trophy last Friday night. Bubba Wallace almost won the championship in that 54 truck back in 2014.
Pretty impressive season for Mr. Christopher Bell. I know you were up in that booth all year long. What stood out to you most about his performance?
Just the maturity that we've seen out of Christopher Bell since late 2016. I mean, he was the story in 2017. He put an exclamation point on his season at Atlanta, just the second race in. We saw a dominating performance there, and that led us to believe that he would be the truck you needed to beat all year long, and that was the case. But what I love, Larry, about our truckers, just when you think you got it all figured out, in the championship race down in Miami, Christopher Bell qualifies 13th.
Didn't he make the final round?
Could he make his way through those other
Right.
trucks and get to the front? That was the question.
And to me, that's the thing about Christopher Bell. Ever since he started racing in the Truck Series, he has been fast. If you go back to last year, 2016, he did win 2 races, but he seemed to not find the balance between when to and when not to. He definitely found that line this year because the numbers, yeah, he had the 5 wins, but we had 23 truck races this year. Christopher Bell finished in the top 10 21 times in those 23 races. See, he definitely found the balance of when to and when not to.
You've watched the trucks now for years, and we've seen so many drivers graduate from this level to Xfinity and eventually to the Monster Energy Series. Who does he remind you of and what he accomplished this year and what that could mean for his future? As we know, he's going to the Xfinity Series next year.
Eric Jones. I mean, it's the same thing. You know, you see a guy show up on the scene and you say, wow, he's a special driver. Eric Jones was that guy. Christopher Bell is that guy. And I think Chase Briscoe, Austin Cindric, a couple of kids just got better and better every week. And I loved our championship battle. We had a couple of kids and Christopher Bell and Austin Cindric versus a couple of veterans and Matt Crafton and Johnny Sauter. That's why the Truck Series is so fun. You see these kids come in and they get to stack up against some of the best truck racers in the history of the series in Crafton and Sauter, and they certainly stood toe-to-toe with them.
Yeah, when you look at Christopher Bell in just the Xfinity Series races that he ran this year, yeah, he won that race at Kansas, but he was fast every single week. And now that he's going to be full-time in that 20 car next year with Jason Ratcliffe as his crew chief, I find no reason in hesitating to say that he should be a favorite to win the championship in 2018.
Bold statement. We're going to go on record right there
just
saying
look
that.
at what he did, just a few races he ran this year.
I'm with this guy. I think he's got everything it takes to be not only a winner, but also a champion.
Yes, sir.